Hey YouTube, it's Adam from I'm a Music Mogul, and welcome to another remake video. Today, we're going to be remaking Kendrick Lamar's track DNA, so let's get straight to it. First things first, let's set our tempo to 140 beats per minute. Let's give ourselves a 2-bar region, and we're going to start off with that guitar sound that we hear throughout the entire track. Now, we will be working with a stock Logic sound, and I believe it was found, or it was called Beatnik Guitar. Let's go ahead and draw in that pattern and then worry about the sound design after. So there's pretty much the melody or the pattern that's throughout the entire track. Let's go ahead and get this sounding a little bit better. First, let's go ahead and just cut off some of the highs here. So we're gonna just bring in a high cut right here. Let's cut off some of the lows as well. Next, I don't really like this guitar amp right here. Let's go ahead and use Logic's new one, Amps, and under Amp Designer. And we want like this clean sort of electric guitar kind of sound, so let's just see what we got here. Alright, so let's use that one for now. Next, let's go ahead and bring in a delay. We'll use Logic's Delay Designer. We use a simple 8th note delay here. Let's pull our dry mix all the way up and our wet a little bit down. Next, let's go ahead and bring in a nice big reverb. We're going to bring in Logic's Space Designer. And we'll be working with a plate reverb under the large space category. And let's just choose one here. Let's use Stage Plate. So now this sound is not sounding 100%. Let's go ahead and adjust the material of this sound. Let's bring up the attack so it's not so clicky. Pull up the delay. Alright, that sounds good just like that. Next, let's go ahead and bring in underlying sort of pad atmospheric sound to layer up this one and create a new softer instrument track. Now, since this is a Mike Will Made It record, we're going to do and pay some homage to him and use his favorite plugin, and that is Synapse Audio's Dune 2. Here's the plugin right here. The preset that we'll be using is found under the Synth Sound Bank, and the patch number is number 5 with the Big Sin EDT. Let's close that. We're going to copy down this MIDI pattern. Let's go ahead and just push that down 2 octaves. Let's go ahead here and just filter out a lot of the highs. Alright, that sounds good just like that. Next, let's go ahead and create a new soft instrument track. And we're going to bring in a third sound to kind of complete this whole soundscape. We'll be using Logic's Alchemy. And I believe the sound that I found worked here was Overdrive something or not. Here it is, Overdrive Grunge. Let's go ahead and copy down this one. go ahead and pull that up 1 octave. Alright, that sounds good just like that. Next, let's go ahead and work on those drums. Let's create a new software instrument track. We're going to bring in Logic's EXS24 sampler instrument. And we'll be working with a drum kit I put together for this tutorial. And that is the Kendrick Lamar DNA drum kit. We'll make this nice and loud. And let's go ahead and start off with our kick. So here's the solo of this one. Let's add some punch to this kick by bringing in a distortion. We'll use an overdrive plugin. It just gets that kick pumping and sort of hitting through the mix a little bit more. Let's go ahead and duplicate this track. Take off the distortion, and we'll bring in that clap. The clap is fairly easy here. Just got to find where it is in the kit. There it is right there. Let's go ahead and just bring in a reverb. Alright, next let's go ahead and duplicate this track. Let's remove that reverb plugin and let's draw in those hi-hats. So it's pretty much just a straight hit of hi-hats right here. Except this last one drops out. Let's just go ahead and pull up the attack here to soften up the hi-hat hit. Next, let's go ahead and duplicate this track. And let's go ahead and bring in that ride sound. Here it is right here. And let's go ahead and draw that in. Alright, finally, last but not least, let's go ahead and work on our 808s. So let's go ahead and create a new software instrument track. And we're going to bring in Logic's ES2 synthesizer. And we'll be working with that 808 preset that we always use in every tutorial. And let's go ahead and draw in that pattern. We're just going to be working with that right now. We can worry about the sound design after. Let's go to a nice low octave here. next let's go ahead and open up our ES2. And we'll just mold this sound a little bit here. Let's pull up our attack so it's not so clicky. Leave that for our kick. Now we want this 808 to just keep dragging out, so let's pull up the release a little bit more. And that's pretty much the beat right there. Then of course at the end there's this whole different entirely new section. So in this outro there are a couple samples that Mike Will and Kendrick used. One of them being this Geraldo Rivera clip from CNN on a news report that Rivera put together on Kendrick, and it sounds like this.
That's why I say that hip-hop has done more damage to young African Americans than racism in recent years.
And the second clip that was used, or second sample that was used in this outro bit, was this Give Me Some Ganja. It's a Rick James sample.
Give me some ganja. Give me some ganja. Give me some ganja.
And again, there's a lot of intricate changes in this outro. I didn't really put all of them together, but so that is the outro right there. I'm going to go ahead and play it all together. From the top, this is Kendrick Lamar's DNA remade in Logic. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Hip-hop has done more damage to young African Americans than racism in recent years.
Give me some ganja. 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 Give me
So that is Kendrick Lamar's DNA remade in Logic Pro X. I'm sorry I didn't finish it completely. You guys can finish it if you like, as you got a nice foundation here to complete the track. For your Logic users out there, I'm going to go ahead and save this entire session for you guys. Place that as a link in the description box below this video. For your non-Logic users out there, got your back as well. Going to export all these MIDI stems here, the intro, the outro stems, and include the drum kits and samples heard in this session. You can also find that link in the description box below this video. If you do have any questions on this, you can ask me in the comment section below. If you did like this video, remember, thumbs up and share it, and of course hit that subscribe button for more good videos like this one.
African Americans than racism in recent years.